It's Friday night basketball on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Welcome in to Warren Central High School. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff on the camera as we have a regularly scheduled girl-boy 14th District doubleheader. It's Warren East and Jenny Neville, their team 4-17. They're 0-7 in district play, taking on the Warren Central Lady Dragons. Anthony Hickey, 3-11, 1-4 in district play. These two teams played back earlier. Back on the 20th of January out at Warren East. Warren Central came away with that 46-41 victory. Warren East coming off a big win over Todd County Central back on Tuesday night, 46-45 on the last second putback. They'll host Logan County coming up Tuesday night. Warren Central, meanwhile, they've lost 4 in a row. They lost at Christian County on Monday, 71-51. They'll be, I think tomorrow is canceled for them to be at Owensboro. Just to update you, the West Strader Schoolboy Classic scheduled for tomorrow here at Warren Central. That has been canceled. We'll talk with Warren Central Athletic Director Jason Esters at halftime of this game. He'll update us. They were trying to put together a couple of games still, but not sure it's going to happen. Tomorrow night for sure we'll be live streaming from Greenwood as Metcalfe County will be at Greenwood. That's senior night. Girl-boy doubleheader, 5:50 airtime tomorrow night. We'll come back with your starting lineups and get you ready for this 14th District matchup. It's Warren East at Warren Central. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle,
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Welcome back to Warren Central on this Friday night. We hope you're safe, warm, wherever you may be in the South Central Kentucky area or wherever else you are, as we have high school basketball for you here via go.prepspin.com. Also, WarrenCountySchools.org, WBKO.com/prepspin. the Prep Spin Facebook, Twitter, Facebook pages. Also look for the Prep Spin app on Roku and Fire TV. Take a look at your starting lineup. Jenny Neville's Warren East Lady Raiders. Reagan Lawson, 5'3" junior, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Natasia Alexander, a 5'4" sophomore, 10 points and 3 rebounds a game. Ray Ellen Jones, 5'7" sophomore, 5 points, 6 rebounds. Sam Carver, a 5'3" freshman, 5 points, 3 rebounds. And Natalie Harrell, a 5'6" senior, 5 points, 1 rebound a game. For Warren Central, Ari Simmons, a 5'6" senior, 2 points, 4 rebounds a game. Kaylee Murray, a 5'8" junior. Kennedy Robinson, a 5'7" junior, 6 points, 4 rebounds a game. Caitlin Keener, 5'10" senior, 11 points, 5 rebounds a game. A recent commit to Asbury. And Ada Akamadova, 5'5" sophomore, 4 points, 3 rebounds a contest. It's Warren Central hosting Warren East 14th District Girls matchup. Guys to follow. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
The only other game and featuring Warren County Public School teams tonight is South Warren. They're playing 14th District matchup, hosting Bowling Green. That's a girl-boy doubleheader. We'll keep you updated on those scores throughout the night.
Campus of Warren Central High School for tonight's 14th District matchup featuring the Lady Raiders of Warren East High School and your Warren Central Lady Dragons. Fans, at this time, would you please stand, remove your caps, and face the video board for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lady Raiders of Warren East High School. Starting at guard, junior #1, Reagan Lawson. Starting at guard, sophomore #3, Natasia Alexander. Starting at forward is sophomore number 4, Raylan Jones. Starting at guard, a freshman number 10, Sam Carver. And starting at forward, a senior number 15, Natalie Harrell. The head coach for the Lady Raiders is Jenny Neville. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Warren Central Lady Dragons. Starting at guard, a sophomore number 13, Brianna Frosto. Starting at guard, a sophomore number 25, Ida Akhmadova. Starting at guard, a junior number 5, Kennedy Robinson. Starting at forward, a senior number 1, Ariana Simmons. And starting at guard, a senior number 12, KK Keener. The head coach for your Lady Dragons is Anthony Hickey Sr.
As you get a good look at the starting lineups, there's your officials, Tommy Young, Kerry Winders, and Chris Sweeney. Ready for them to get this 14th District Girls matchup underway. It's Warren East at Warren Central. Waiting on the clock operator to get seated. As you see what was supposed to be here tomorrow, the West Raider Schoolboy Classic. Sponsored by Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac and others. Dang weather last night and this morning has caused a lot of teams not to be able to travel. Tip is controlled into the back court, or into the forecourt for Warren Central, and there's a travel right off the bat by Frosto. Central controlled it. Just a little too eager to put it up and try to get that first point. Each will bring it up the floor. Sam Carver. Reagan Lawson back to Carver for 3. Already has about half her average for a game with a 3 there. Trap, full court pressure there by Warren East. Looked like a 1-3-1, three-quarter court trap. Keener here on the right side for Warren Central. Simmons, baseline, left it short. Loose ball rebound. Neither team shoots the ball very well. East comes away with it. East shoots 29% from the field. Warren Central 26.8% from the field. Lawson back out front to Carver. Central in a man-to-man defense. Into the corner. Harrell gets it back out. Lawson into the corner. There's a 3 for Ray Ellen Jones. 6-0 early lead for Warren East. 6:45 here in the first quarter. Keener down 4 for Warren Central. And a bounce pass from Akhmadova, intended for Frosto, goes out of bounds. Jordan Downey, a 5'4" junior, averaging about 7 a game, checks in. You get a good look at Anthony Hickey, the basketball coach here in Warren Central. Central stays man-to-man. Played about a minute and a half. Warren East with 2 threes, leading 6-0. Carver into that right corner. Lawson, she'll fire the 3 on the other side. Put back up by Jones. No good. Rebound by Warren Central. Ariana Simmons racing down the floor. That's Jordan Downey in the middle of the floor. Warren East in a 1-3-1 zone. Keener's three-pointer left short. Tasia Alexander here on this left side. Jones baseline for Warren East. Both teams struggle from three-point range. Warren East has hit a couple, though. Tonight, they're averaging 24% from the field. Warren Central 25.7%. Both teams struggle at the free throw line. Warren Central 49% from the free throw line as a team. Warren East at 53%. Very deliberate offense here by Warren East. Lawson, they work it right side. Alexander to Harrell, back to Alexander. Cross court. Baseline, 15 feet out. Reagan Lawson 8-0 start for Warren East. 5:13. It's a 30-second timeout for Warren Central. As you get a good look at some of the Dragons across the way here supporting the Lady Dragons. Glad to have you on this cold Friday night. Tomorrow night we will have games for you. We do have action planned for you with the West Trader Schoolboy Classic getting canceled. We'll be at Greenwood, Metcalfe County at Greenwood. That's a girl-boy doubleheader. 5:50 is the airtime tomorrow night. Coming up on Tuesday, Logan County at Warren East, something we're adding. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. Start at 6 o'clock with the girls. That's senior night there. Wednesday night, we have the makeup game, Warren Central at South Warren. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. And next Friday, Warren East at Greenwood, boy-girl doubleheader. And that's senior night tomorrow night. Tuesday night for Warren East. Warren Central on the 14th will have their senior night. I think South Warren will have theirs on the 17th. Warren Central is Keener deep on that left side. Missed it. Rebound Alexander for Warren East. An 8-0 start for the Lady Raiders. Traveling down the right side of the lane. Alexander falls and goes out of bounds. These two teams played back on the 20th. Warren Central won that one. There's a steal. Backcourt by Harrell. Gets it out to Lawson. Missed the jumper. Run down in the corner by Jones. Out of bounds. Stays with Warren East. Central ball. Akhmadova, Keener. Three-pointer is short from Downey. Central will get back into the game. Brianna Frosto. East ball up 8-0, 4:29 here in this first quarter. That first contest, Warren East scored 10 first quarter points. They've already got 8. We're not even halfway through here in the first quarter. It was tied 10-10 in the first quarter. First time they played. Deep in the corner, Reagan Lawson for 3. She's got 5. An area that Warren East has really struggled, and they've come out hot so far. 11-0 start. 3:58 here in the first quarter. East staying in that. It's a matchup, kind of a matchup zone. Driving right side, no good. Keener with the rebound off the missed shot from Akhmadova. Field ball possession goes to Warren East. Downey back in for Warren Central, and Amaya Carter, 5'6" sophomore, in for Warren East, averaging 3 points and 3 rebounds a contest. Alexander on the dribble, Central man-to-man on the defense. Carver, top of the key for 3, left her open. Missed it off the back of the iron. Keener with the rebound. Down floor pass. Quickly, Akhmadova on the left side, blocked from behind by Carver. It stays with Warren Central. Bowling Green at South Warren. The only other Warren County Public School team in action. Girl-boy doubleheader tonight out at South Warren. Girls game just underway. Alexander quickly down floor. Lawson on the left side, missed the 3. Keener with a rebound. 11-0 start for Warren East. Simmons back to Keener. Driving. And Robinson gets fouled going for the shot. Lawson her first. That's a team first on Warren East. 2:42 here in the first quarter. Kennedy Robinson shooting 2, gets the first one. Robinson, the 5'7" junior, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds a contest, gets Warren Central on the board at the 2:42 mark, trailing 11-1. Got them both. Robinson, a 29%er on the year from the free throw line, hits them both, 11-2. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Alexander on that right side, being guarded by Downey. Into the corner. And stepping on the sideline over there, Amaya Carter. .222 first quarter, 11-2 Warren East here in this girls' 14th district matchup. These two teams are going to play each other in a couple of weeks at the district tournament. They're going to be the 4 and 5 seeds. They'll get that first game. There's a nice pass into Keener. Just put it off the glass. 11-4 now. Central trailing by 7. Warren East with the ball. Alexander, top of the key. Lawson underneath. Raylan Jones has 5. Lawson with 5 and Carver with 3. 13-4 Warren East. They get out to an 11-0 start. Driving in the lane. Off the glass, no good by Robinson. Keener runs it down across the way. Downey comes to get it. East man-to-man on the defense. Simmons for 3. Just a little too long. Goes out of bounds, Warren East ball. Sam Carver, Natalie Harrell return for Warren East. Get a good look at Coach Binge for Warren East, the guys' coach. They're here early to watch the girls, support the ladies in this matchup tonight. Riley Bratcher into the game, 5-foot junior, averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds a game. Nearing 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Lawson out front. Carver. Free line extended right side, ball knocked out of her hands by Robinson. Last touched over there by Carver, out of bounds to Warren Central. Get a good look at the Warren Central bench there. Downey, one-on-one against Bratcher, driving to the bucket, left it off, a little short off the glass, fights for the rebound, and a held ball. No, we got a reach-in foul. That'll be on Kennedy. No, that'll be on Jordan Downey. Her first, team first on Warren Central. Back in for Warren Central is Brianna Frosto. 33 seconds here in the first quarter. 13-4. Warren East by 9. Reminder, you can take, there's a dribble out of bounds by Carver. You know, you can watch us on your iPhone while you're at the game. Be a little behind the action. We got a little delay with video, but take us with you. Watch us on your iPhone. Go to the go.prepspin.com site. Or watch us on Twitter, also on Facebook, YouTube, Warren County Schools.org website. And once again, Warren East dribbles out of bounds on that sideline. Defensive Warren Central. 8.5 seconds. First quarter, 13-4, Warren East. Akhmadova. Robinson driving. Gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Nope, before the shot. That'll be on Reagan Lawson, her second. team second on Warren East. Alexander back in for Warren East. End of the first quarter in the girls' game, Bowling Green 17, South Warren 5. Keener, free line jumper, good. Keener at the buzzer, and she has 4 of her team 6, 13-6 Warren East. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Start the second quarter here at Warren Central, 13-6 Warren East, up by 7. They led 11-0 at one time. Warren Central has moved their senior night to Monday the 14th in that makeup doubleheader with Greenwood. Akhmadova starts out with it for Warren Central. Keener, top of the key, pulls up, free line jumper, just short. Carver, that was Harrell with the rebound for Warren East. Carver with it. On that right wing, Bratcher. Alexander, free line, Harrell. Moves to the left side and just overshot Sam Carver. Central player may have gotten a hand on it as well. So Central put it in play, down by 7 here in the first half at the 7:26 mark. South Warren girls after one trailing Bowling Green 17-6. Warren East with a diamond in one, full court press here. Trying to trap. Akhmadova, left side Keener. Cross courts it over here to Robinson. East staying man to man. They've switched it up a little bit. They did 1-3-1 earlier, but it stays with Warren Central on the deflected pass. Get a good look at the East cheerleaders here tonight. That's Akhmadova. Frosto now, baseline jumper, no good by Robinson. Carver. Down 4 for Warren East to Bratcher. Central stays man-to-man on the defense. Pretty even game the first time these two teams played until those last few minutes. Neither team having much more than a couple of point lead, but here tonight, Warren East hot off the start, 11-0 start. Alexander driving in the lane, ran into some traffic. Central the other way, Akhmadova. Keeps it alive for Keener. Keener for 3, spots it, and just off. The rebound, Frosto, no good. East with the rebound, coming away with it, and there will be a travel. Ray Ellen Jones on the travel. Stays with Warren Central. Alea Butler, the 5'2 junior in, averaging 1 point, 3 rebounds a contest for the Lady Dragons. Akhmadova on the right wing, circles off the rim. And we're going to have ball possession goes to Warren East. 6:05 mark here in the first half. Low scoring affair, Warren East 13. Warren Central 6. Since that 11-0 start, Warren Central's outscored East 6-2. Alexander Being hounded by Frosto of Warren Central. Right side Carver backs it out. Ott McDover right there on the defense. Bratcher. Warren East very deliberate. Central's coming out really on the defense here. They switch up. Harrell kicks it out. Jones had a brief opening but didn't take it. Baseline from Alexander on the left side from about 12 feet out. First points of the night for Natasia Alexander, leads the team in scoring 10. Diamond and one. Press here for Warren East. Tried to go inside with it to Butler, but stolen by Alexander. Tipped out of her hands. Alexander gets it back. Bratcher, right side, spots it up. Off the back of the iron. Harrell kept it alive, but Central comes away with it. Keener, the other way. Keener lost control, trying to make up her mind which way she was going to go. And the turnover goes to Warren East. Pearson, the 5'7" senior, in for Warren East. Averages about 1.2 rebounds a game. Jordan Downey back in for Warren Central. And another turnover by Warren East. Central ball that brings the length of the floor, and there's that three-quarter court pressure. Central beats it, gets it down floor quickly. Baseline jumper, or rather a wing jumper, is no good by Keener. Rebound controlled by Sam Carver of Warren East. Bratcher comes to the left side. Alexander spots up for three. Looked like it was going to bounce out, but stayed in. That is 4 threes here in the first half for Warren East. 18-6. Turnaround jumper. Aaliyah Butler. Her first points, 18-8. Central down by 10. Alexander just takes her time and does get across. And now Warren East wants a timeout, but they don't see her. Jenny Neville trying to call a timeout. Now they finally see it. Jenny Neville wants a timeout. Full timeout. She wants a full timeout. 3:40 to go first half. 18-8. Warren East leading Warren Central by 10.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Scott Thompson, Mike Clef back here at Warren Central. 18-8 on this Friday night. Warren East leading in the first half. East possession after they called the timeout. Carver comes out front. Bratcher driving into the right corner. Rayon Jones down the left of the lane. Kicks it out. Carver for three. Second three of the night for Sam Carver. That's 5 in this first half for Warren East. 21-8. Warren East by 13. Warren Central won the first matchup at East about 2 weeks ago by 6. In that left corner, Overshooting it was Downey. Carver with a rebound for Warren East. Pushes it right side. Bratcher for three. And timeout taken by Warren Central. That's a 30-second timeout. Whatever they've done differently tonight, and Warren East Indianola got to be happy. This team shoots 24% from three-point range, and they've hit 6 of them in the first half so far. So 18 of their 24 points have come from behind the three-point line. 2:48 and a half. The guys' game to follow. These two teams, the guys played on Wednesday night out at East, a makeup game, and of course tonight's the regularly scheduled 14th district matchup. Central will bring it the length of the floor. Downey will control things over to Frosto. Frosto pulls up just inside the three-point line, circles in and comes out. Raylan Jones with another rebound for Warren East. 2:25 mark of the first half. East up by 16, 24-8. Bratcher on that left side. Now Lawson. Carver backs things up. Now top of the key, Bratcher. Trying to go back door, they do. Get it to Pearson, hit the side of the backboard. Robinson the other way for Warren Central. Excuse me, that's Downey. Keener for three, there you go. That's the first three of the night for Warren Central, 24-11. They're down by 13. Maybe she'd been too close all night and had to back up a little bit to nail that three. Back door, Carver turns from the rim, too hard. Gets her own rebound, loses it though. Hands everywhere for Warren Central. Pass thrown, last touch by Warren East. Downey to Frosto, into the corner for Simmons. Warren Central at a minute 17, trailing 24-11. Downey for three, just off the front of the iron. Jones in the backcourt. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Bratcher. Central led 26-15 at the half. First time these two teams played. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Robinson will get fouled by Carver. She's trying to take it to the bucket. First on Carver, team third on Warren East. Kennedy Robinson has 2 points tonight, both at the free throw line. Misses that one. Alexander and Harrell return for Warren East. Second opportunity for Robinson is good. She has three out of four from the free throw line. Ida Akamadova back in for Warren Central. They're trailing 24-12 with 35 seconds to go here in the half. Carver now top of the key for Alexander. We're at 22 seconds in the half. Alexander, bounce pass in for Jones. To Harold and to Jones. Now back out to Alexander with 13 seconds to go in the half. Simmons guarding Alexander over there. They get it to Jones. Free line jumper off the back of the iron. Tipped out of there. Loose ball. Frosto comes away with it. 3 seconds. Downey turns at the buzzer off the back of the iron. It's halftime. This 14th District girls matchup, 24-12, Warren East leading Warren Central. We'll talk with Jason Esters, Warren Central Athletic Director, when we return. This is the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Halftime here at Warren Central. 24-12, Warren East leading Warren Central. Jason Esters, Warren Central Athletic Director, will join us here for a few minutes. Give us an update. I know you got to do triple duties tonight, run the clock and everything else, but
a little bit of everything. That's what it happens on a snow day.
Yes, sir. But appreciate you joining us. Of course, tomorrow was scheduled to be the West Strader Schoolboy Classic. A lot of teams having to pull out because of travel issues, and that's just unfortunate for the second year in a row having to not play that here.
Well, we are going to have a couple.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll officially be a West Strader Schoolboy Classic. We're going to try to treat it as best we can tomorrow. We've been working all afternoon trying to find teams and seeing who's in and who's out, but we got it worked out. That's why I was on my phone while I was doing the scoreboard. 12-15, Warren Central's going to play Bardstown.
Okay.
And then I would like to thank Thomas Nelson for stepping up. They're going to come down and play Coach Riley and Owensboro Catholic at 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock, okay.
Not going to have slam dunk contest. It won't look like the typical West Strader, but we are going to play it and try to have a couple good games down here tomorrow.
Well, that's good. At least get something in, an unfortunate weather. That had the, with teams all morning long putting it out there. Because they were restricted. They couldn't because of the school system.
Yeah, and we knew going midweek, we sent an email because we knew it was – because everybody's kind of got a different winter precipitation with all this. And we knew Paducah was probably going to hit more with snow, and they did. And some of the ones that are further north and east got a lot more ice than what we did west. So, luckily, Bowling Green didn't get hit that hard, so roads are clear. So we can get people to Bowling Green and get them in here safely and be back on the roads while it's still daylight. We don't have to worry about black ice.
All right, now you've got some makeup games for your squad, and we know Wednesday night Warren Central will be at South Warren, a makeup game on boys and girls. Then come back on the 14th. You've got Greenwood here, boy-girl doubleheader makeup games.
Yeah, we finally got those scheduled, so we'll be playing those. We actually were supposed to have senior night tonight with East, and since we got this girl-boy doubleheader made up with Greenwood on the 14th, we'll have our senior night there and recognize some of our seniors and all the hard work they've done, and it's been exciting. It's been an exciting season in the 14th district. A lot of ups and downs, and a lot of good basketball teams. I don't know if anybody's really separated themselves yet.
And you're hosting the district this year, right?
Yeah, we are hosting the district. We actually are having our coaches pre-tournament meeting. We're having that this week, and we realize that the seeds probably aren't going to be set then, so we may have to get together real quickly to do a coin flip or something like that at some point, but we're going to go ahead and have our meeting and get everything lined up for the 21st.
Okay, what are the dates that you're planning to do the 14th district?
We're going to start on the 21st on that Monday. We'll play all the 4 or 5 games. Girls are going to start at 5:30. Boys will follow. And then Tuesday, the 1 versus the play-in game, the 4-5. Same way, 5:30 we'll have the girls game followed by the boys, and then Tuesday the 2-3s will play, girls first, boys second, and then Thursday the ladies will have the floor to themselves for the championship at 6 o'clock, and then Friday the boys will tip at 6.
All right, and I assume like it has been, you'll be posting links for ticket purchases?
We'll have it. Everything will be online the way it has been across the district. the 14th district and the Warren County Public Schools district as well. Everything will be online. They'll be posted, and just like normal district game, it'll be $6. And we'll try to fill this gym up each night and put on a good show for everybody.
Well, I know you will, and I know we appreciate your help throughout the season. And we've got your team a couple more times on the live stream, and then we got this spring. But I know you've got to get back. But I just wanted you to update everybody on what's going on for tomorrow. So once again,
it's been a lot. I can't keep my phone charged today.
I can imagine. But 12:15 tomorrow, you've got Warren Central in Bardstown.
Yes.
At 2 o'clock, Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic.
Yeah, and again, I appreciate all the teams, and I hate it for the teams that couldn't come down here because they're going to miss out on that experience. It's a good event that the community does well. Can't say enough about David Jaggers and Leachman Buick GMC and Mark Harris and BSN and all the things that they do for those players and teams. It's unfortunate that the weather hit. I think David said that's the first time weather's really been an issue, and it ended up being a bigger issue than what I thought, to be honest with you. I thought maybe we could get at least half the field down here, and we couldn't. But we'll make it better next year, and we'll do the best we can tomorrow. Hopefully have a couple good games and entertain some people. $5, 2 games.
Can't beat that.
So, and it's online, so you'll get a wristband. If you have to leave for whatever reason, you'll have a wristband. You come right back in. So.
All right, we'll try and make a determination whether we can be here tomorrow. We'll check all of our schedules, and if we can, we'll live stream both games tomorrow.
And if you all can't be here, we'll have a robot cam going where they can watch it.
Right.
It won't have any commentary, play-by-play, or anything like that, but at least you can see the video on the floor.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for taking
Thank
time.
You, Scott.
Thanks, appreciate
you for all you do.
All right, that's Jason Esters, the Warren Central Athletic Director here at halftime. Take a look at the first half scoring. First for Warren East, Reagan Lawson with 5, Riley Bratcher 3, Natasia Alexander with 5, Raylan Jones 5, Sam Carver 6, Butler with 2, Alea Butler with 2 for Warren Central, Kennedy Robinson 3, and 7 for Kaylin Keener. 24-12 is our halftime score. And we will have second half action coming your way as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Ready for second half action here at Warren Central. All right, we've got our ducks in a row, so we're going to have 4 games for you tomorrow after all. We'll start at 12:15, Warren Central in Bardstown. That's a boys game here, and then following Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic. So we'll be here. We'll live stream both of those. Then we'll head over Warren to Greenwood tomorrow night. Metcalfe County at Greenwood, boy-girl doubleheader. So we'll have 4 games, just not the 4 we anticipated. So busy day of live streaming here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. So once again, we will live stream those as Mike and I will be able to be there. So it's 24-12, Warren East. It will be, let's see whose ball. It'll be Warren Central ball to start as we start the third quarter. Warren East by 12 here so far over Warren Central. Guys game will follow tonight. That's going to be a pretty good matchup. 2 good teams there. 2 good games tomorrow here at Warren Central. Not really the West Strader Schoolboy Classic, but yeah, it'll be treated kind of like a regular season doubleheader, but we're going to be here for you. Moldova as East comes out, matchup 2-3 zone. Frostall loses. Held ball possession goes to Warren East. Alexander. Driving to the right side. Goes into the corner. That's Lawson. Across the lane. Carver in the lane. Shot partially blocked. Or maybe not. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Warren Central ball. There's that diamond and 1 full court press. We got an issue with the clock. There we go. Okay. Clock didn't start for a couple of seconds there. $7:13 to go, third quarter. Moldova throws it away, and no, it's last touch over there. It looked like by Carver of Warren East. The central ball. Robinson will inbounds it. Lobs in for Keener. Keener turns to her left, puts it up and in. Keener now with 9 of her team's 14 points. Lawson out front. Alexander. Jones turns, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Moldova. Slings it down floor. Robinson holds it up as 2 East players got back. Moldova will set it up. Simmons turns, watches it go right through her hands out of bounds. Alexander. The Lawson. Carver cutting to the bucket, up and in. 8 now for Sam Carver, 26-14. Warren East back to a 12-point lead. Keener quickly down floor, stops. 15-foot baseline off the iron. Kept alive by Robinson, saved, and Keener runs it down. Jones comes up with a loose ball. Carver, 2-on-2. Up, left it short. Simmons with a rebound for Central, dribbles it off her own leg, out of bounds to Warren East.
Checking in for the Lady Dragons, number 11, Jordan Downing.
East will put it in play right in front of their own bench. Jones. Out to Lawson. Left side over to Carver. Back Lawson. Fakes the three. Back out on the dribble. Alexander. Driving. Underneath. Stepped on the baseline. Out of bounds. It'll be Warren Central ball. .5:29 the third quarter. Bowling Green leading South Warren 42-16 in the girls' game. Robinson gets it to Downey. Now left side, McDova. Robinson for three or two. Now missed it, put up by Frosto. Missed it, gets her own rebound. Tried the diagonal pass out front, but stolen by Carver of Warren East. Underneath, Jones left it short. Rebound, McDova for Warren Central. McDova having trouble dribbling in the lane, deflected out of there. Alexander the other way, lays it up, missed it. Rebound, loose. Ball rebound by Downey for Keener, and she can't come up with it. A lot of turnovers here tonight. You get a good look there. Cheerleaders of Warren East. Maya Carter back in, along with Riley Bratcher of Warren East. East now getting people into the backcourt. That's Raylan Jones. Brings it up the floor. Looking for some help. Gets it right side. Lawson for three. That one grazes in front of the iron. Each team has scored 2 points here in the third quarter. Back and forth, up and down. Turnovers both ways. Bratcher. Out to Carver. 26-14, Warren East, 3:40 to go. Third quarter. 14th District girls action. Guys to follow. Driving in the lane, and Lawson gets fouled on a reach by Robinson, I believe. That's the first on Robinson. Team first here in the second half on Warren Central. Lawson will go to the line to shoot two. First one good. Lawson a 64%er, has 6 points tonight. Natalie Harrell back in for Warren East. Ariana Simmons back in for Warren Central. Got them both. 7 down for Reagan Lawson. Balanced scoring for East. 8 from Carver, 7 Lawson, 5 from Alexander, 5 from Jones, 3 from Bratcher. Frosto looking to go inside. Keener left side off the glass. Count it, and we'll shoot one. They'll get on Amaya Carter. Her first, team's first here in the second half on Warren East. Keener a 65%er at the line. Missed it. Loose ball rebound. It's a held ball possession, and it stays with Warren Central.
Jump ball possession to Warren Central.
3:14 third quarter. Warren East by 12, 28-16. Downey into the left corner. Put back up and no good by, or rather put up and no good by Keener. Lawson the other way for Warren East. Bratcher, free line, kicks it out. Carver for three, just off. Downey with a rebound. We'll bring it up the floor for Warren Central. Driving in the lane, Robinson with a one-hander off the glass. She's got 5. 28-18. Harrell gets it to Carter. Maya Carter. Now timeout, Warren East. Wants a 30-second timeout. Second timeout called tonight by Jenny Neville and Warren East. 28-18. Each team scored 4 points. Central scored 6. East scored 4 here in the third quarter. So we'll have 4 games for you after all tomorrow. We'll be here at 12:15. Warren Central and Bardstown. 2 o'clock, Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic. Then we'll go to Greenwood. We'll have Metcalfe County at Greenwood. That's a girl-boy doubleheader for senior night for Greenwood, starting at just before 6 o'clock. .228 in the third quarter. First time these two teams played on the 20th, it was 46-41 Warren Central. East got down, came back, and then Central won that one in the fourth quarter. Harrell misses the three-pointer. Nice rebound by Butler, and we've got a reach-in foul on Alexander of Warren East. That's her first, team second. Keener back in for Warren Central. The Anthony Hickey Sr., the coach, talking there, teaching. And Butler came off. You see Chris Sweeney there. He just recently had the All-A state championships in Richmond, had the girls state championship game. He's on the crew here tonight. Lob inside for Keener, deflected out of there. East comes away with it, Lawson. Or rather, Bratcher just inside the free line. Bratcher's 5th points of the night, 30-18. East up by 12. Downey into the left corner for Robinson. And there's a travel there by Brianna Frosto. 1:38 to go, third quarter. Far side, that's Bratcher for Warren East. East looking for its first district win. Turn around, no good. Warren East with one more district game. They're 0-6 in district. They will play Greenwood on the 11th, next Friday night. Looking for that first win. Warren Central with one district win. Three-pointer outside, no good by Frosto. Stays with Warren Central. Inbounds, out front, Simmons. McDova. Warren East matching up. Under a minute here in the third quarter. They throw it through the hands of Keener, and East comes up with it. Alexander for Warren East. See how East plays it here with 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pearson in the lane, off the glass, missed it. Keener with the rebound, and we've got a jump ball, held ball possession. Stays with Warren East with 34 seconds to go. Third quarter. Out front it comes to Bratcher. Lawson, Reagan Lawson will back it out. Robinson guarding her. 25 seconds. And we've got an offensive foul. Reagan Lawson, that's her third, team's third here in the second half. Central ball here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Simmons was driving, ball knocked out of her hands. McDova puts up a running jumper, no good. 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Central with a steal, Keener, and she gets fouled right before the buzzer. Foul will be on Pearson. That'll be her first, team's fourth on Warren East. So that will put Keener at the line to shoot 2 as she's trying to get off a last-second shot. Keener, a 65%er, is 0 for 1 tonight. Now 1 for 2 at the line. Has 12. Got them both. Oh, they say it was a 3. That's right, it was a 3. It was a 3. Hits 2 out of 3. End of the third quarter. It is Warren East 30, Warren Central 20, as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Ten-point lead here for Warren East. They got out to an 11-0 start. This is the closest Warren Central's been able to get since that 11-0 start. 30-20, we start the fourth quarter. Both teams searching for a win here late in the season, getting ready for district play. They're going to likely play each other. 99.99% that they're going to play each other. Central starts out with possession. Bowling Green leading South Warren 53-19 after 3. East the other way. Carver, now Alexander. East just taking their time, setting things up. Alexander comes up with a tap pass and lays it in. 7 now for Natasha Alexander, 32-20. Up by 12 now for Warren East. Robinson drives right of the lane, a little bump near the free throw line, non-shooting foul. That's on Natasha Alexander, her second, team's 5th. You get a good look there at Jenny Neville. Pass out front. Simmons, right side. Back out front, McDova. Robinson backs it out. He stays man-to-man on the defense, basically. There's a grazed iron shot by KK Keener. They call her KK. 6:39. East a much better shooting effort tonight than what they've been all season. Central's had trouble scoring. Both teams have turned it over. Unforced turnover there. Both teams. Natasia Alexander dribbled that one off her leg. Central ball. They need some buckets and they need some stops. Inside for Keener off the glass. 15 of her team's 22 points. 32-22, Central within 10. East ball. Jones, Carver. Carver being guarded there by Robinson. Harrell driving left of the lane, blocked by Frosto of Warren Central. Racing down the floor, Frosto stops in front of the rim, puts it up and gets the bounce. Her first points of the night, all of a sudden Warren Central within 8 at 32-24. Central on a little run right here. They switch off defense off the pick into the left corner. Now out Bradford. Free line extended on the wing. Frosto now guarding Carver, Warren East. Jones baseline for three, missed it. Rebound Central. Here's an opportunity to cut it to 6. McNova stops, pops from 10. And timeout Warren East. 5:04 to go in the game. 32-26. A full timeout taken by Warren East. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Quick shout out to Warren County Public School Superintendent Rob Clayton, watching via our go.prepspin site, warrencountyschools.org, wbko.com/prepspin, or on the PrepSpin Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. Also, you can find the PrepSpin app on Roku and Fire TV. 4:45 to go. Warren Central now found a way to cut that lead to 6. A missed shot, and Central with a rebound. It's 32-26 Warren East. It wasn't that long ago. It was 32-20. Downey on the right wing. He's playing a little 2-3 zone here. They'll match up at times. Keener, free line, left side, forces one up, but draws a foul. That's on Natalie Harrell, her first, team 6th on Warren East. And Keener back to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 out of 5 from the line. Kennedy Robinson 3 out of 4. Those are the only free throws shot by Warren Central tonight. Missed the first one. Warren Central needs every opportunity with the clock stopped to cut into the lead of Warren East. Second one no good. Rebound. Ray Ellen Jones for Warren East. Lady Raiders push it down the floor. Riley Bratcher driving in the lane. Kicks it back. Carver for 3. And that one rims out. Rebound. Lawson for Warren East. That was a huge rebound right there. Carver driving, backs out once the lane was cut off. Bratcher driving, cut off by Robinson, and that's going to be a little bump. No, a timeout taken by Warren East. 3:46 to go, a 30-second timeout. So it's going to be a modified West Strader Schoolboy Classic tomorrow. There are only going to be 2 games. They've been able to work it out. 12:15, Warren Central will take on Bardstown. Boo Brewer and his Tigers will be here. And then at 2 o'clock, Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic. We will live stream both those games for you right here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Then tomorrow night, we'll have Greenwood hosting Metcalfe County. So we're going to have 4 games one way or another for you. We would have been here all day for the West Strader Schoolboy Classic. But instead, modified because of travel restrictions by a lot of the schools due to the weather last night. So we'll do those 2. Then we'll have senior night, Greenwood hosting Metcalfe County. Next week, we'll have action for you Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. As we work our way, there's only 2 full weeks of the regular season left. 14th District Tournament starts on the 21st here at Warren Central, as you heard Jason Esters talk about. Pearson goes up, ball knocked out of her hands. East keeps possession. You get a good look there at Jenny Neville, the head coach at Warren East. 3:45 left in the game, a 6-point game. East has been up for the most part, 10 to 12, 14 points, and there's a reach by Robinson. That's her second, team second on Warren Central. Not that many fouls called tonight. Guys game to follow tonight. Warren Central, Warren East. 14th District matchup. Yep, they just played 2 nights ago in a makeup game. Warren Central with a 30-point win, 81-51. Carver on the wing. East patient, driving in the lane. Carver throws one up, no good, out of bounds to Warren Central. I think the traffic there kind of caused the shot to be altered by Carver. And Central in the backcourt, Akmakdova. Robinson. Lob inside for Keener, loses it out of bounds to Warren East. Good defense there by Warren East, forcing her to the baseline. Natasia Alexander back in for Warren East. Ari Simmons back in. And we got a foul. Foul on Ariana Simmons. Her first, team's third. Final, Bowling Green Beach South Warren girls 58-30. Guys game will follow out there at South Warren. Greenwood off tonight. The Greenwood boys had a game up in Louisville get canceled. Lawson for Pearson, lost it. Keener, here's a chance for Warren Central to possibly cut it to 4. Now 3 cuts it in half. Simmons underneath at the block. It won't count. She traveled. And it didn't go in anyway. 2:50 to go with this 14th District girls battle. They'll face each other on March 21st here at Warren Central in the 4-5 game. Carver, middle of the floor. Right side, Lawson for 3. Huge 3 for Reagan Lawson. 10 on the night, 35-26, kicks it to a 9-point lead. 2:27 to go in the game. A little drought there by Warren East, and that's a big 3. Simmons driving baseline, up underneath the basket. 3 players knocking out of her hands. Frosto, 15 feet out, gets her 4th point. Timeout. Warren Central, a full timeout. They're down 7, 35-28, 2:12 to go in the game. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2:12 remaining. This 14th District girls matchup. And Warren Central down by 7 to Warren East, 35-28. East ball, Warren Central will press. Carver trying to break the press. Jones again across the timeline. Carver backs it out. You know, East could be very patient. Central's the one's got to force the issue or possibly foul if they don't come up with a steal or a turnover. East up by 7. They don't have a wide open shot, and there's a double dribble by Reagan Lawson. Anavia Pearson gets in for Warren East. Robinson back in for Warren Central. 1:49 to go in the game, a 7-point lead for Warren East. Top of the key, Robinson, missed the three. Loose ball, and Aunt McDova gets her 4th point, 35-30. It's a 5-point game. Central pressuring in the backcourt. Lawson being trapped. Carver gets it across. Alexander driving baseline, left it short. Rebound and a foul on the shot. That'll be on Kennedy Robinson, her 3rd. Team's 4th. Alexander shooting 2. Nope, non-shooting foul on the floor. Okay. Lawson will inbounds it. 35-30 Warren East. Minute 15 remaining. Alexander. Carver, almost lost it. Driving. High dribble. Blocked by Frosto, out of bounds. Stays with Warren East. Ariana Simmons back in for Warren Central. Alexander gets it. McDova guarding him. And we've got a foul on McDova. That'll be her 1st, team's 5th on Warren Central. East will put it in play down on the baseline. Inside for Pearson, and she gets fouled by Frosto. Her 1st, team 6, so Warren East at the line this time. Anavia Pearson will shoot 2, and 18% are on the line. .102 remaining. Pearson missed the first one. Looking for her 1st points of the night. Robinson. Second one is good. Hits 1 out of the 2. 36-30, a 2-possession game. 1 minute remaining in this 14th District matchup. Central needs a quick bucket here. Keener into the corner. Robinson for 3. Bounces up high. Rebound Warren East. Carver. Central's got to come up with a steal or a foul there. Keener, that's her first, team 7th, so it's a bonus opportunity.
Fouls on number 12, KK Keener, her first, team 7. At the line for the Lady Raiders, number 10, Sam Carver, shooting 1.
Carver shooting 1, the bonus, her first opportunity tonight, 73%er. Missed it. Rebound, put back up, and no good by Carter. Out of bounds, stays with Warren East, 38.6 seconds. Simmons back in for Warren Central. Guys game to follow. We'll have a short break, and then Warren East, Warren Central, a rematch from 2 nights ago. Just changed locations. Now we've got an offensive foul on Warren East. That's on Natasia Alexander, her third, team 7th. And that's a player control foul, so no free throws. Kennedy Robinson back in for Warren Central. 33 seconds to go in the game. Central cannot afford to waste a lot of time. Keener fires a jumper, no good. Rebound, Warren East Alexander. Oh, almost lost it out of bounds, being pressured into the backcourt. Carver over to Lawson. There's a foul on Downey. That'll be her second, team's 8th. One the bonus opportunity here. That puts Sam Carver right back at the line. 0 for 1. Has 8 points tonight. First one good, 37-30. That might have just put it out of reach for Warren Central. Second one good, 38-30, Warren East. 12 seconds to go. McDova, left of the lane. Robinson, baseline jumper, it's no good. East is going to win it. Final score is going to be Warren East 30, Warren Central 30, 38-30, Warren East. We'll come back with a recap and get you ready for the guys' game. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Warren East gets its first district win of the season tonight here at Warren Central. Lady Raiders are now 1-6 in district play. They improved to 5-17. Warren Central drops to 1-5 in district play and 3-12 overall. Scoring for Warren East: 10 for Reagan Lawson, Riley Brancher with 5, Natasia Alexander 7, Raylan Jones 5, Sam Carver 10, and Avaya Pearson with 1. For Warren Central, they got 2 from Aaliyah Butler, Kennedy Robinson 5, Caitlin Keener 15, Brianna Frosto 4, and Ida Ott-McDover with 4. Warren East will host Logan County Tuesday night. Warren Central's game on Saturday at Owensboro has been canceled. We'll have the guys' game coming up very shortly. Stay tuned as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Welcome back to Warren Central on this Friday night. The Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff with you tonight. It's the guys' turn. These two teams played on Wednesday night out at Warren East. It was a 30-point difference, 81-51. As Warren Central came away with that big win. It was kind of close the first couple of possessions up and down the floor. But after that, I'm sorry, it was 81-31, a 50-point game. Up and down the floor first couple of times, Warren East matched buckets, and then from there on, East couldn't hit anything, and Central just got off to a big run on Warren East. Raiders are 8-12, 1-5 in district play. They've lost 4 out of their last 5. As we said, lost to Warren Central 81-31 on Wednesday night. Warren Central 14-3. 3-2 in district play. They've won 4 out of their last 5. And tomorrow, they're making the announcement about the updated, modified West Schrader Schoolboy Classic. So we'll update you on that. All of our live stream coverage coming up tomorrow. We'll have your starting lineups as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff here with you. Get Mike on the headset while we've got a moment. And Mike, Warren East lost by 50 to Warren Central just 2 nights ago. Got to imagine what kind of mindset do they have coming in against a team, that beat you by 50. How do you come back from that?
It was interesting. I wished the Warren East coach, Kyle, I wished him good luck between games, or actually when the girls' game was going on. And yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, he comes on, does the interview with us after that game, and he said, thanks, appreciate it. It sure can't be any worse. And you know something? I wouldn't be surprised if he uses that approach with his players. Says, it can't be any worse. They embarrassed you on your home court. So I think Warren East will play a lot better. Will it result in a win? Now, that's another matter. But do I think it'll be another 50-point margin? No. And I think on the other side, if you're Warren Central, so here you are, you have a game at noon tomorrow, and you're playing 2 nights after beating a team by 50. You're always motivated to play, but still, Scott, kicking it into an extra gear, that's another matter when you took Warren East out behind the woodshed 2 nights ago.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And Warren East getting a little revenge on Warren Central, and Central won at their place, about 2 weeks ago in the girls' game tonight.
Yeah, I had a feeling that that it was going to be another close game, and I thought Warren East would win. I just thought they're evenly matched. If Warren Central gets that game to 1 possession, I think we're headed to extra time. I think we're headed to overtime. I really do. But Warren East got the job done defensively, made a couple of free throws late to stretch it out to 7 or 8 points, and, of course, gets the win, and like you said, gets revenge.
All right, we'll see how things shake out here. Warren East 1-5 in district play, Central 3-2. They still got this one and 2 more games to make up in the district. They've got South Warren next Wednesday, then the 14th got Greenwood here. So, the 1, 2, 3 in this 14th district is still up for grabs.
It really is. And, you don't know where Greenwood stands right now with Cade Sinnott trying to battle back from an injury. Warren Central looks awfully good, no question about that. But you mentioned, 2 and 3. It is. You factor in Bowling Green, it's that those 2 positions still very wide open.
And it could come to a coin flip.
It really could.
So we'll find out. Mm-hmm. All right, appreciate it, Mike.
I know you
got camera duties. As always, we appreciate it. We'll talk with you later on.
All right, Scott. Thanks for the time.
All right. Here's your starting lineups. First for Kyle Binge and Warren East. Caden Merle, a 5'11 junior, 3 points, 2 rebounds a game. Trey Price, 6-foot sophomore, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Roger Duncan, 6'3 junior, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Isaiah Andrews, 6'3 junior, 21 points, 7 rebounds. Caleb Matlock, 6'2 senior, 11 points and 2 rebounds a game. Warren Central, Demarion Walkup, 6'4 junior, 10 points, 5 rebounds a contest. Isaiah Villafuerte, 5'10 junior, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Jaden Lawrence, 6'3 senior, 13.7 rebounds. Amari Glover, 6'2 junior, 12 points and 8 rebounds. And Chappelle Whitney, 6'4 junior, 14 points, 6 rebounds a contest. As Warren Central has found out, McCracken County can't come tomorrow, so now they will face Bardstown tomorrow in the abbreviated West Strader Schoolboy Classic, sponsored by Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac and BSN Sports. 12:15 tomorrow, Warren Central plays Bardstown and Thomas Nelson Owensboro Catholic at 2 o'clock. We'll have both of those games here live streamed for you. And then tomorrow night, Greenwood hosting Metcalfe County in senior night girl-boy doubleheader. So we'll pack up here, head over to Greenwood, and we'll have that doubleheader for you tomorrow night. Here's your starting lineups being introduced.
Starting in guard, a 5'11 junior, number 2, Caden Merle. Starting in guard, a 5'10 junior, number 4, Isaiah Key. Starting in guard, a 6'3 junior, number 11, Roger Duncan. Starting at forward, a 6'6 junior, number 21, Isaiah Andrews. Starting in guard, a 6'2 senior, number 23, Caleb Matlock. Starting in guard, number 5, Trey Price. The head coach for the Raiders is Kyle Binge. And now let's meet the starting lineups for your Warren Central Dragons. Starting in guard, a 6'4 junior, number 0, Mar Walkup. Starting in guard, a 5'10 junior, number 1, Isaiah Villafuerte. Starting in guard, a 6'2 junior, number 13, Omari Glover. Starting at forward, a 6'3 junior, number 21, Chappelle Whitney. Starting in guard, a 6'3 senior, number 10, Jaden Lawrence. The head coach for your Dragons is William Munsell.
Well, there's your starting lineup for tonight's guys game. Update you at South Warren. 5:22 in the first quarter. Bowling Green leading South Warren 10-6 in the boys game. Girls game, Bowling Green beat South Warren 58-30. There we go. Both Warren Central averaging 71 a game. Warren East 59 points a game. Both teams shoot about the same from the field and three-point range, and both teams are pretty good free throw shooters. Terry Winders, our official, steps in, throws it up, and it's controlled by Warren Central. Thanks for watching us on our platforms, go.prepspin.com, warrencountyschools.org, wbko.com/prepspin. Also on the PrepSpin Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channel. Also on the Roku and Fire Stick TV apps, look for PrepSpin. Warren East opening up in a man-to-man matchup zone, it looks like here. Lawrence on the right side for Warren Central. Into the left corner. Now kick it back out. That's Whitney. Whitney pulls up. Missed it. Loose ball rebound, and it goes to Warren Central. Warren East. Last touch by Warren Central. Played about 40 seconds here in this first quarter. Pressure by Warren Central. That's one thing they'll do. They'll turn it up. There's a deflection into the backcourt. East has it. And we've got a timeout taken already by Kyle Binge. A 30-second timeout as his team was having trouble getting it up the floor, and just that internal clock on a coach says we better take a timeout or we turn it over here in the backcourt. So 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Warren East with possession. Central had the opening tip, not able to score. Earlier tonight, Warren East beat Warren Central 38-30 in the girls' game. Full court pressure once again by Warren Central. Andrews looking. Finally throws it inbounds right into Warren Central in the backcourt. There's a bad pass off the hands of Glover. Going the other way, and up and in is Trey Price. And East gets an early 2-0 lead here, 6:57 in the first quarter. Lawrence out front to Villaforte. Warren East in that matchup zone right here. Baseline, Lawrence thought about the three until Matlock got out there in a hurry. Villaforte signals the play call. Glover trying to go inside with it to Whitney. Good hands by Warren East. Coming away with it, Caden Merle. Two teams played just Wednesday night in the makeup game. There's a three off the mark by Price. Villaforte the other way for Warren Central. Whitney back to Villaforte. Has a three opportunity off the back of the iron. Price right there with the rebound for Warren East. Merle inside. Roger Duncan off the glass. A 4-0 start here for Warren East. Central just slows it down. They did this for a while the other night. Walk up, three off the mark. Lawrence with a rebound. Whitney driving at the block, right side, gets it and gets Central on the board here at the 5:25 mark, trailing East 4-2. Full court pressure by Warren Central. In the backcourt, Andrews having trouble with it, picked up by Merle. Merle's got to hurry it up, and there's a 10-second count. Turnover. It'll be Warren Central ball. Malik Jefferson, 6'4 junior, averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds a game in for Warren Central, along with Cade Unsold, a 6'4 sophomore, 9 points and 5 rebounds a game. Unsold underneath on the left block, turns to his right, and we have a tie game at 4. Coming up with an ear steal in the backcourt is Warren Central. Matlock in the backcourt. Dribbles it off his foot, picks up his dribble, needs some help. Looking, throws it into the backcourt, and Unzel comes up with it. Lawrence driving to the right block, can't do anything with it. Villafuerte driving in the lane, kicks Lawrence for 3 on the wing. High bouncing rebound, no good, put back up and in by Demarion Walkup, and Central leads 6-4 at the 4:31 mark. Central will force you to do turnovers just like that. Matlock got some pressure by Villafuerte. Took a couple of steps trying to establish some position and put the ball down.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 40, Trey Colson.
Trey Colson into the lineup for Warren East. 6'1" senior, averaging about a point and a rebound a game. Villafuerte quickly for Lawrence. Deep on the baseline for 3. Left it short. Colson with a rebound for Warren East. Needs some help. Gets it to Merle into the backcourt. Stays with it. Andrews middle of the floor. East down. Finally with an offensive possession in their half of the court. Andrews to Merle. Merle kicks it left side for Price. Price, little one-handed runner, no good. Tipped out of there. Villafuerte for Central. Lead pass for Walkup. Walkup underneath with the left hand, left it short, put back up, no good by Jefferson. Rebound, up and no good. Finally, Lawrence gets it to fall. 4th different Dragon to score. They had about 4 opportunities there. 3:36 and a travel in the backcourt. Central gets the ball. An 8-4 lead. Glover back in for Warren Central. Chase Carver, 6' junior, back in. Connor Doyle in for the first time, a 5'9" junior for Warren East. Inbounds pass right in front of the bucket. Jefferson misses, gets his own rebound, and he gets fouled. Central controlling the boards offensively here in the early going. Trey Colson, his first, team's first. Non-shooting foul. Into that corner. Unsel driving in the lane, little soft one-hand runner. That's his 4th point. 10-4. Central now has scored 10 straight points after trailing 4-0. Colson down the sideline, throws it away, and it goes to Warren Central. He got trapped right near the scorer's table and threw it away. .315 mark of the first quarter. Glover out front for Warren Central. Point drop defense here by Warren East. 1-2-2, goes to a 3-2. Unsel misses the 3 out on that right wing. Tip kept alive. Going the other way with it is Chase Carver for Warren East. Loses the ball on the floor and travels. Warren Central will speed you up. That'll make you do turnovers. And cause havoc. You've got to be ready for that pressure. Walkup. Top of the key to Glover. Glover. And he travels. Whitney back in along with Tay Wells in for Warren Central. Caleb Matlock had 13 to lead Warren East on Wednesday night. Isaiah Andrews with 9, so only one player in double digits. Pressure in the backcourt. Kate Unsel had 19 for Warren Central. Mara Glover with 23 to lead the way. Whitney comes up with the steal in the backcourt. Warren Central pushes it down the floor at 2:25. First quarter up 10-4. 10 straight for the Dragons. Unsel for 3. Just off, and we got a rebound on the floor. Foul. That will be on Isaiah Andrews, his first, team second on Warren East. Whitney could not come up with it. Andrews going the other way. Central defense back in a hurry. Matlock out on the wing. Baseline jumper by Andrews. Fade away. High arching shot falls. He's got 6. 10-6 stops a 10-0 run by Warren Central. Whitney on the baseline. Malik Jefferson now Unseld. They pass it around. Three-pointer on the way. It's off the back of the iron by Tay Wells. Goes out of bounds to Warren East. 1:45 in the first quarter. Andrews gets it across the timeline. Tried to pass it to Colson, and right there to come up with it was Tay Wells for Central. Unseld. Far side. Glover. Cross-court pass. Wells in the lane. Dishes off to Glover, cutting to the basket. 5 different Dragons have scored. It's 12-6. Central by 6 here in the first quarter at a minute 15. Colson comes down with a pass. Gets it across the timeline. Connor Doyle set it up. Warren Central's man-to-man on the defense. Trying to dribble between his legs. Andrews has it taken away by Glover. Warren Central at 47 seconds to go in the quarter. Whitney fakes the 3. Drives in the lane. Free line jumper is good. 4 for Whitney now. 14-6. Warren Central with its biggest lead at 8. Doyle to Matlock. His first shot of the night, a 3's off the mark. There's a rebound by Whitney. Just went over high above Colson. Whitney going to go coast to coast. Lays it up and in. 6 now for Whitney. 16-6. Warren Central by 10. It's a 16-2 run for Warren Central right now. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3. Connor Doyle. That's his average. 16-9. That's Wells missing at the end of 1. It's Warren Central 16. Warren East 9. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Ready to start the second quarter at Warren Central. Glad to have you with us on this cold Friday night, wherever you may be. 16-9, Warren Central got down 4-0, then it's a 16-5 run. And it will be Warren East ball as we start the second quarter here at Warren Central. A 50-point game on Wednesday night at Warren East. Matlock, right in front of it, left it off the rim, and then Duncan was right there to put it in. 4 now for Duncan, 16-11, Warren East within 5. Kyle Bean said his team had a couple of straight bad shooting nights. They lost to Todd Central by 3, and then lost to Central by 50. Price, shot blocked by Whitney from behind. They're off to a better start shooting tonight. Lawrence goes in between 2 Raiders, got it in a foul. Jaden Lawrence with 4. Roger Duncan's first foul, team 3rd on Warren East. So Lawrence, a 76%er from the free line. Got the three-point play the old-fashioned way. He's got 5. Cade Unseld back in for Warren Central. 7:22 mark, first half, 19-11 Warren Central. Price has it stolen by Lawrence. Lawrence underneath for Walkup. He's got 4. 21-11, Central by 10. Lawrence knocks the ball away from Connor Doyle, goes out of bounds. You get a good look there at Kyle Binge directing where he wants his players on this inbounds pass. Doyle. Main thing is get it across the timeline. Doyle does over there to Price. Into the corner, Merle for 3. It's off the mark. He overshot it. Rebound, Whitney. He'll bring it up the floor for Warren Central. Left hand, out of control. No, gets his own rebound, tipped it up, no good. Duncan with a rebound for Warren East. Chance to cut this to a single-digit lead. Price loses it. Walkup comes up with it. Walkup the other way with a nice, easy layup. 6 now for Demarion Walkup here in the first half. 6:35 in the half. Central by 12, 23-11. Matlock in the lane, gets it over to Duncan. Blocked from behind by Lawrence. Walkup for Warren Central on the left block. Gets fouled from behind by Matlock of Warren East. That's the first on Caleb. Team's 4th on the Raiders. Isaiah Andrews back in. And Warren Central will get Dalton Farley, a 6-foot junior, into the lineup for the first time tonight. 6:24 in the first half. We're at Warren Central's Tim Riley Court. Farley being hounded. Gets the pass over. Villafuerte. Walkup. Walkup driving in the lane. Kicks it far side for Lawrence. Lawrence for the 3. It's off the mark. Loose ball kept alive by Unsel. Loses it, and it goes off of a Warren East player. Unsel did a good job of keeping that ball alive. And then at the last second, kind of flipped it off Caden Merle. The Warren Central ball on the baseline. Lob out for Unsel. Unsel, wide of the lane. 10-footer, no. Rebound, Isaiah Andrews. Price, had a little trouble, able to get rid of it. Andrews over there on the far side, and a foul with the body on Cade Unsel. His first, team's first on Warren Central here in the first half. Doyle, left side. Merle to Duncan. Duncan leans his way in. That's a charge. He dropped the shoulder, ran right over Cade Unsel. Second on Duncan, team's 5th. That'll get Dane Parsley in. 6-foot freshman averaging 3 points. And a rebound. He started a lot of games coming off the bench tonight for Warren East. 5:38 mark here in the first half. Warren Central leading 23-11. Demarion Walkup with 8 now. Doyle gets it to Price. There's Doyle for 3. Nice high arching shot. His second 3 of the night. He has 6 here in the first half. Unsel in the lane. Now pass for Farley from behind the back. Farley gets his first points. 6-foot junior. Usually gets in late in the game. Doyle again for 3 off the back of the iron. Price, and that's going to be a block on Unsel. He's going to get the block this time. That'll be his second, team second on Warren Central. That'll get Glover back in. And Price will shoot 2. Price on the year, a 69%er. First free throws of the night. gets the first one. Second one is up, missed the second one. Jaden Lawrence with a rebound for Warren Central. And here's a steal by Parsley. Price driving on the baseline and dribbles it off a Dragon. Matlock, Price, 4:20 here in the half. Andrews for three on that right wing, off the back of the iron. Farley and Parsley go up, and I believe that'll be a foul on Farley, and it will. That's the first on Farley, team third on Warren Central. I guess Whitney back in. Lob out front for Price. Going the other way, Glover gets his fourth point, 29-15, Central by 14. Glover. Warren Central has it driving. Lawrence on the left side, left it short. That's going to be a block on Dane Parsley, his first, team sixth on Warren East. Lawrence shooting two. Misses the first one. He's at 76% on the year. He was 1 for 1 tonight. Second one by Lawrence. Got a lane violation. So he misses both of those. Tay Wells back in for Warren Central. Matlock here in the backcourt for Warren East. Kicked out of there by Malik Jefferson. .342 in the half, Warren Central by 14, 29-14. Andrews gets it inbounds into the backcourt, had to pick up his dribble due to the defense of Warren Central. Quickly, Matlock on the left side. Block, gets it to Merle. Back to Andrews, open three. He rattles it in. 5 now for Isaiah Andrews. He averages 21 a game. He was held to just 9 Wednesday night. 29-18, Central's lead cut to 11 at 3:15 here in the first half. In the corner for three, off the mark by Wells. A rebound by Carver. Andrews in traffic. Driving to the left side, Matlock for three. Oh, it goes in about as far as it could and comes out. Wow. Woo, me. That's tough luck there. Unsel for three right in front of the East bench, off the mark. Rebound, Whitney. Underneath, Wells off the glass. Wells gets his first point. 7 different Dragons have scored. 31-18, a 13-point lead. There's an unforced turnover there. Well, a forced turnover, you might say, as Central's pressure caused a high pass from Merle. Doyle couldn't get to, goes out of bounds. Going to the bucket, Whitney with 8 and a timeout taken by Warren East. It's going to be a full timeout with 2:29, Central up by 15. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
33-18 with 2:29 in the first half. Here at Warren Central, the Dragons leading. Halftime at South Warren in the boys' game. It's Bowling Green 35, South Warren 27. East ball after the Raider timeout. Merle in the back court. Central with that full court press once again. Diamond and one full court press. Andrews on that sideline. Steps inside the three, pops it, misses. Rebound kept alive. Cade Unseld for Warren Central on the dribble. Nearing the 2-minute mark. Glover. There's a deflected pass by Connor Doyle of Warren East, out of bounds. The Central ball right in front of the Warren East bench. Whitney misses just inside the block. A little too much on it. And we've got a foul on Warren East. Caleb Matlock. That's his second. Team 7th, so it's a bonus. So walk-up in. Should be bonus, isn't it? Or are they not going to, I guess, player control foul, okay. Glover for Warren Central. Holds it out at 1:38. Central by 15. Won by 50 on Wednesday night. A little different here tonight. Baseline, Chappelle Whitney. Glover. Baseline, Unseld for three. Soft touch. 7 now for Cade Unseld. 36-18. Warren Central now up by 18. Merle, left side of the floor with Andrews. Doyle. Central. Man-to-man, there's a great anticipation by Glover. Goes the other way and lays it in. 6 now for Omari Glover. 38-18. Central by 20 at 55 seconds. Jefferson to Walkup. And a foul on Merle. That'll be the first on Caden, team's 8th, but it's a 2-shot foul anyway. Walkup at the line to shoot 2. A 76%er on the year. Missed it. Tay Price back in for Warren East. Aiden Barrick in for the first time, 5'9" sophomore. Walkup looking for his 9th point as he missed the first free throw. Got it. 39-18. 45 seconds to go in the half. Price on the dribble. Matlock looks inside for Barrick. It's blocked at the last moment by Malik Jefferson. Glover, Unseld for 3. Steps inside the free line. No, but the put back by Whitney just bounced off. 23 seconds in the half. Andrews out on the wing 3. No, off the back of the iron. Rebound flying in there was Walkup. Racing down the floor. 13 seconds. Kicks it to Whitney. Whitney driving in the lane in front of the hoop. It's good. 10 now for Chappelle Whitney. 41-18. Central with his biggest lead of 23. and your first half will end. It's Warren Central 41, Warren East 18 here at Warren Central. We'll come back with a recap of the first half as you're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Halftime here at Warren Central in the boys game, a 14th district matchup. 2 nights ago, a 50-point game. Right now, it's a 23-point game at the half. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff with you. And Mike, big turnaround from the other night. Warren East is hitting some shots here in the first half that they didn't hit Wednesday night.
Oh, you're right. And, you know, they scored the first 4 points of the game. They're hitting some outside shots. Scott, you talked about it in the first half on the air, and then during breaks we talked about it. The press that Warren Central is throwing on Warren East, it has just suffocated Warren East big time. And the first time Coach Benj called a timeout, but you only have so many timeouts, and it is it's just I feel for them. They even when they get it across half court, Warren Central's accomplishing their goal by getting Warren East to rush a shot, and that is. You know, everyone thinks a press, they want to steal. Well, yeah, but if you get them to rush a shot or get them to play at the tempo you want, that's all you want. And obviously Warren Central's just taking it strong inside offensively.
Yeah, I mean, Warren Central will speed up just about everybody that they play, and that's what they want. They want you to make that bad pass, throw it away, or they've got such long arms, they'll get a deflection and go the other way.
And you know, the time I've been here, you've known William Unseld a lot longer than I have, but I know we both think very highly of him. But one of the many things that impresses me about him, many things, is in my entire time here, the 6 years since I've been here, he plays a lot of people, and he has a very nice flow to his substitution pattern. I mean, it's just not random here, there. You know, there's a plan. He's getting guys playing time that's going to help down the road. And the thing that's impressed me the most with them is their unselfishness. They really make the extra pass.
Well, it's balanced scoring. 7 different players combined for 41 points in the first half. And, the leading scorer's got 10 for Warren Central. If that tells you anything about balance.
Yeah, that's a great point. And, they're and again, Scott, you know where I'm going at on the substituting that Coach Hudson. He just, you watch it. It's not just to get a certain player rest, and he's done that the entire time. And he'll give his elite players. In my time here, a Skylar Potter, a Jordan Cousins. He'll give them a minute or two there, and you can see him trying to get these younger guys some time earlier in the season. And Scott, how many times have you seen it when it gets to district, region, even Sweet 16? Those kind of guys contribute to key spots.
Yeah, and he kind of paces his guys and doesn't just overuse them because, he's just full court press, until he gets that comfortable lead, then he'll back it off. And then you've got a somewhat younger Warren East team that's Kyle Benj is trying to build something there at Warren East. And, when your leading scorer is held to 5 points at half, that averages 21. He only had 9 the other night.
Yeah. I think I'm impressed with Coach Benj.
Yes.
I think he does a nice job. I think the Raiders are playing hard, no question about it. The one thing that you see is you sit there and go, boy, if they just had a point guard that was primarily a ball handler and a distributor, tonight against that press. They've got some nice players who can hit some shots. I thought Duncan gave him some good energy in the first half.
Yes.
Really, and then, of course, Doyle hit a couple of threes. Hit the shot at the end of the first quarter.
Yes.
But the thing that gets me is, I'm going to steal a phrase from a national basketball analyst. Warren Central has spurtability. You just look up, and I looked, and it was a 6-point game at one point. Then all of a sudden, moments later, it was 16.
Yeah.
It just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, getting down 4-0, they went on like a 16-0 run, to get up. And then, East came back there and make it, 16-9 at the end of the first quarter. It's almost identical first half for Warren East tonight. It's Wednesday night. 9 tonight, first quarter, 9 the other night. 18 at half, 18 at half. They had 27 at the end of the third quarter Thursday night, and then only 4 points in the fourth quarter. So we'll see how this second half comes out. Central starts out with possession. So first couple of trips down for Warren East will tell us a lot about their chances.
And I'm really interested to see how Coach Unseld feels how his team comes out for the first 3 minutes of this third quarter. And then, if this game, Scott, stays this margin, it's going to be interesting what he does in the fourth quarter with the Dragons having a 12-15 game here tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And if he's got a comfortable lead, I'd say he will likely, play some guys, but you never know. He's building for the postseason. You got to play back-to-back nights potentially at some point.
And I thought the guy that was under the radar for Warren Central in the first half that did a nice job was Lawrence, number 10. I thought he was active, was in there on the boards. Didn't score a lot. I think he only had one basket, but he seemed like he kept things hopping, and a lot of times
passing the ball.
Yes. He's a solid player,
no doubt. All right, let's take a look at the first half scoring for Warren East. 6 for Connor Dole, a couple of big threes there. Trey Price 3, Roger Duncan 4, Isaiah Andrews 5. They've not been able to get Caleb Matlock into the scoring flow. He's taken a couple of shots, but not many of them.
He's the barometer on this team. When he plays well, Warren East plays so much better because it seems like he opens things up offensively for the other guys. And, and he can score both inside and outside. Now, I think, obviously, Warren Central's size is having an impact on what Caleb can do inside.
For Warren Central, 9 from Demarion Walkup, 2 from Tay Wells, Dalton Farley 2, Cade Unsel 7, Jaden Lawrence with 5, Omari Glover 6, and Chappelle Whitney with 10 points. Just a balanced scoring first half.
Yeah, really. And again, they were very motivated. They came out. Warren East was too. Again, they got the first 2 buckets of the game, but boy, Warren Central put those 10, 12-point runs together, and as we talked about, boy, their press. Oh my!
something else.
It's nasty.
All right, let's get ready for second half
You got
action
it,
here,
Scott.
Mike. Thanks. 41-18 as we start the third quarter here at Warren Central and Tim Riley Court. Warren Central will have the ball. They have the lead. Remind you, coming up tomorrow, a modified West Trader Schoolboy Classic. The original was canceled because of a lot of the teams. They've been able to put together 2 games for tomorrow at 12:15. Warren Central, Bardstown. Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic at 2. No dunk competition. We'll live stream both those games for you here. And then tomorrow night we'll be at Greenwood at 6. Metcalfe County at Greenwood. That's a boy-girl doubleheader for senior night at Greenwood. So busy day. Ended up with 4 games, but we'll be in 2 locations tomorrow for you. We'll have action next Tuesday. Logan County at Warren East, boy-girl doubleheader. That is senior night at Warren East. Next Wednesday, Warren Central at South Warren, boy-girl doubleheader, 14th District makeup. And then next Friday, Warren East at Greenwood. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. So busy week as we wind down towards the district tournament to be played here at Warren Central starting February the 21st. Lawrence, baseline jumper for 3. 8 now for Jaden Lawrence, the guy that Mike Left talked about, thought was a big part for Warren Central. And there's a near steal out midcourt. Matlock baseline. We talked about Matlock, and he just overshoots it. Whitney with a rebound for Central. Quickly down for Walkup. Between 2 players, dunks it. 11 for him. He just sliced his way through 2 Warren East defenders and just slammed it in. Nothing fancy about the slam. There's Matlock underneath. Gets his first points of the game here at 7-12. Central with the ball. Villaforte into the corner. Driving, walk up, missed it. Rebound, Whitney puts it up short, puts it up again, no good. Tipped out of there by Warren East, and they come up with it. And we got a foul, and it will be Roger Duncan, his 3rd, team's first. So going after the loose ball, he commits a foul. 46-20, Warren Central. Villaforte will inbounds it. Lob in there for Whitney. Whitney left of the bucket, left hand good. 12 for Chappelle Whitney. 48-20. Andrews in the backcourt with Price. Get it across. Merle on the baseline. Kicks it to Duncan, closer. Matlock from the free line. There you go, Caleb. He's got 4 straight points. Inside, then now outside. 48-22. Here's Lawrence for 3. Second 3 of the quarter for Jaden Lawrence, and he quickly has 11 points. Merle driving, and that's going to be a block on Isaiah Villaforte of Warren Central. His first, team's first. But that put Caden Merle at the line for 2. A 71%er on the year, averaging 3 points a game, looking for his first points of the night. Left it short. Merle gets the second one. That's his first point, 51-23. Villaforte. Glover now, as the East is in that. They're in a 2-3 zone now. Walkup. Lawrence. Now it's back to they'll give you a 3-2 look, a 1-2-2 look. Central being patient. Whitney, right side. Walkup, driving closer. Villaforte just off the top of the key, misses a 3. Matlock with a rebound for Warren East. In the backcourt, Walkup almost comes up with a steal, but I believe there's a foul. It'll be on Caleb Matlock, his 3rd, team 2nd. Connor Doyle back in for the Raiders. Villaforte for Warren Central. deflected out of bounds, stays with Warren Central. Last we had at the half at South Warren, Bowling Green was leading 35-27 in the boys game. South Warren girls lost to Bowling Green 58-30. Here tonight, Warren East defeated Warren Central girls 38-30. Glover turns, misses, but gets fouled. I believe it's on the floor. Isaiah Andrews, his second, team's third. Glover in the lane, high arching shot, good, one hand. 8 now for Amari Glover. 53-23, Central up by 30, their biggest lead of the night. Tay Price dribbles out front. Doyle. Central really turning it up defensively, trying to trap everywhere. Andrews knocked out of his hands by Glover. They get it down to Walkup. 3-on-2, Walkup into the corner. Lawrence will fire the three. No, tip up, no good by Glover. I got a timeout by Warren East. He'll take a 60-second timeout, 4:46 remaining here in the third quarter. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
A 12-5 run for Warren Central here. 4:46 in the third quarter. Their leads at 30, 53-23 over Warren East. Price needs some help. And we got a foul on Warren Central on a hold. Isaiah Villaforte, his second, team second on Warren Central in the second half. Pressure in the backcourt, East trying to navigate their way up the court. Price in the lane, shot altered, no good. Rebound, Cade Unseld. Villaforte holds it up. Unseld for three. Stops and pops. It's just off. Tipped up there by Lawrence. It's no good. Rebound by Duncan for Warren East. And going after the ball as he tried to get rid of it in a hurry on the far side. Merle goes to the floor. He's out of bounds when the ball touches him. Driving on the baseline. That was Lawrence over to Unseld with the one hand. 9 for him. So Warren Central wants to take a timeout for 30 seconds right here. As William Unseld, just quick word to his team, he didn't get off the bench. You know, he just let his got his team back out there. Kyle Binge talking with his team. Thank our sponsors, Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac, Flora Templeton Stewart, attorney at law, Franklin Bank and Trust, Rafferty's, and our platform sponsor, Mingy Beef Jerky. If you're interested in showcasing your business on our Warren County Public Schools live streams, you can reach out to me and we'll get you all the information you need. Very affordable to advertise with Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Driving in the lane, they kick it back out. Now Merle just behind the free line. Too hard off the back of the iron, tipped up in the air by Duncan and Unseld, but Central comes away with it. Unseld out front. Villaforte drives to the free line. Lawrence for three. It's off. Rebound Isaiah Andrews. Warren East down by 32 at 55-23 in the lane. Price missed it. Unseld with a rebound. Villaforte, middle of the floor. Jumper off the mark by Wells for three. Put back up by Lawrence on the baseline. 13 now for Jaden Lawrence, leading the way for Warren Central. 11 for Walkup and 12 for Whitney. Unseld with 9. Steele the other way. Villaforte lobs it for Lawrence and the dunk. 15 now for Jaden Lawrence, 59-23. Central up by 36 with 2:50 to go third quarter. Duncan hits a cutting. Isaiah Andrews stops at the block, fakes and puts it in. He's got 7 now. 59-25 at 2:34. Baseline jumper. Villaforte for three. His first points of the night. 8 different Dragons have scored now. The biggest lead at 37 at 62-25. Three from Connor Doyle is off the mark. Goes out of bounds, stays with Warren East.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 41,
Dane Parsley in for Warren East. Farley, Walkup, Whitney, and Glover back in for Warren Central. Normally it's 1 or 2 at a time, but 4 at a time there for William Unseld. His team's got to bounce back tomorrow. Instead of playing at 5:15, they're playing at 12:15 tomorrow. Wells now to Andrews. Unseld comes up with it. Whitney lays it in. 14 now for Chappelle Whitney. Central up 64-25. Andrews into the corner for Barrick, or Carver, I should say. Got a foul on the floor. That'll be on Cade Unseld. His third, team's third here in the second half on the floor, so they'll put it in play on the baseline. Lob out front to Chase Carver. There's Price. Parsley trying to work himself open on the block there. They don't get it to him, though. Cycle around. Doyle. Far side over there is Carver. Now Andrews. Back to Carver for three. Off the back of the iron. Loose ball. Whitney throws it off of Carver, but doesn't go far. And Carver gets it, hands it off to Andrews, flying to the bucket. He's got 9. Timeout going to be taken by Warren East, and he is going to take a 30-second timeout. 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter, 64-27. So a modified West Raider Schoolboy Classic tomorrow. Instead of being 4 games, rearranged it, got some teams still willing to come. Warren Central and Bardstown will play at 12:15. Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic at 2. We'll have live stream of both games right here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Then, tomorrow night, we'll be at Greenwood, Metcalfe County at Greenwood. 5:50 airtime there. Senior night between games for Greenwood. 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Unseld, Farley. Glover drives, backs it out, down to 10 seconds. Unseld on the left side. at the block, puts it up, left it short. 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Price with a fake, he travels. So at the end of the quarter, Warren Central comfortably ahead, 64-27 over Warren East. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We start the fourth quarter here at the Warren Central with the Dragons leading Warren East 64-27. East with the ball. It was 50 points on Wednesday night, 37 tonight. There's a steal by Taylor Durham into the game for Warren Central. Cade Unsel, 15 feet out. 11 now for Cade Unsel. Dragons also have in there Dalton Farley. Trying to see some other. Theyve got Jefferson is in there for Warren Central. East ball, though, that is Chase Carver. Inside for Andrews, a little bump from behind by Malik Jefferson. That'll be his first. Team's fourth on Warren Central. In for Warren Central.
Team's fourth. Checking in for the Dragons, number 11, Demetrius Barnett.
Demetrius Barnett, 5'9" junior. William Munson playing about everybody. Barnett came up with the steal. Going up, Tay Wells gets his fourth points on the layup. 68-27. We have a running clock here. 6:40 to go in the game. Trey Price. Carver. Parsley, they whip it around the perimeter there. Don't put it on the floor. Still hasn't been on the floor. Now it does. Carver into the corner. Andrews baseline for three. It's off the mark. Barnett, middle of the floor, into the right corner. Farley steps inside the three line, left it short. Price with a rebound. There's Price for Warren East. Trying to attack this Warren Central defense. It's a man-to-man defense. East ball as the pass deflected by Jefferson. Caleb Matlock back in for Warren East. You see the Raider bench there. Jed Hall, 6'3" sophomore for Warren Central in. Also, Aiden Barrick in. Both teams using quite a few players tonight. Far side, Matlock driving on the baseline. And we got a foul as Matlock was driving towards the bucket. That'll be on Tay Wells, his first, team's fifth. 5:15 running clock, 68-27 Warren Central. Far side over there's Barrick. Timeout. Warren East, that'll be their final timeout. They want a full timeout, trailing 68-27 as you are watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
After the timeout, final timeout by Warren East. 5 minutes remaining. Cutting to the bucket was Matt Locke and a reach foul on Warren Central. Tay Wells, his second, team sixth. East will inbound it. Carver gets it to Matlock, turns. High arching shot by Caleb Matlock. All 6 of his points here in the second half. Tay Wells for Warren Central. That's Durham now. Over to Hall. Barnett. Foul on the baseline against Warren East. That'll be on Roger Duncan. His fourth, team's fourth. Caden Hammer, a 5'8 sophomore, in for Warren Central. Isaiah Andrews in for Warren East. Clock rolling here. 3:50 to go in the game. 68-29 Warren Central. Barnett on the baseline. Turns one way, goes the other, missed the shot. Rebound by Andrews for Warren East. Andrews in the lane with a scoop. It's on the floor. They're going to give it to him. Jed Hall, his first, team seventh. Andrews at the line. Shooting one, his first free throw of the night. He's hitting double digits with that bucket. He's got 11, make it 12 now. Caden Hammer up the floor for Warren Central. 3:20 to go in the game. Farley with a move, driving to the bucket, cut off, throws it right into the hands of Andrews. Tried to get it out to Hall, but Andrews was right there. Doyle back baseline. There's a three from Matlock. It's the side of the backboard. Durham. 2:55 to go. Here's a steal. Connor Doyle the other way for Warren East with a layup. He has 8 now. 68-34. Warren Central with the lead and the ball. Hall. Top of the key here to Hammer. Driving. Kick it left side for Farley, and just missed communication there. Isaiah Gee in for Warren East for the first time tonight. Clock rolling at 2:10 as Matlock comes out. 6 points for Caleb. Just couldn't get on track shooting tonight. Part of that, credit the defense of Warren Central. Carver. Far side, Andrews misses the three. The rebound put up, no good. Andrews follows, no good. Gets his own put back, no, and a foul underneath. Jed Hall, his second, team's 8th. Andrews at the line. He'll shoot 2. 12 on the night for Andrews. 13 for Andrews. Michael Ford, the 6-foot sophomore, in for Warren East. Missed it. Loose ball. Andrews gets it. Gee. Barrick. Missed it. Rebound. Jed Hall for Warren Central at a minute 34. Hammer driving. They're trying to trap him, and he double dribbles.
Checking in for the Raiders number 10,
Austin Rigsby gets in for Warren East. Just about everybody on the roster for both teams has seen action tonight at some point. Gee, driving baseline. No. Farley with a rebound. Under a minute to go in the game. .44 seconds to go in the game. Durham to Farley. 33. Farley in the lane. Count it. Nope. Got a foul. Wipe the bucket off. Farley will get called for the clear out there. His second team's 9th. Clock rolling. 15 seconds to go. Loose ball on the floor. And we got a held ball possession. And it goes to Warren Central. And that's going to do it right there. Warren Central is going to come away with a 68-35 victory over Warren East tonight in this 14th district matchup. We'll come back with a wrap-up. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Warren Central comes away with a big victory here in the boys' game, 68-35 over Warren East. Let's take a look at the scoring in the game tonight. For Warren East, Caden Merle with 1, Connor Dole had 8, Trey Price 3, Roger Duncan 4, Isaiah Andrews with 13 and 6 for Caleb Matlock as the Raiders dropped to 8-13 and 1-6 in district play. Warren Central got 11 from Demarion Walkup, 3 from Isaiah Villaforte, Tay Wells with 4, Dalton Farley 2, Cade Unsell with 11, Jaden Lawrence 15, Amari Glover 8, Chappelle Whitney with 14. The Dragons are now 4-2 in district play, and they are 15-3 overall. Last score we had, Bowling Green was leading South Warren 42-41 at the end of 3. As we'll check to see if we have anything updated. They're in the fourth quarter, about 3 minutes to go, 56-46, Bowling Green leading South Warren by 10. That will have a final before we leave here on that. But earlier tonight, Bowling Green girls beat South Warren 58-30. Here tonight, Warren East beat Warren Central 38-30. So here's what's going on tomorrow. We will have a modified West Strader Schoolboy Classic starting at 12:15. Warren Central Bardstown. Nice matchup there. Thomas Nelson, Owensboro Catholic at 2 o'clock. We'll have both those games. Then we'll pack up. We'll go to Greenwood. We'll have senior night, Greenwood and Metcalfe County. That's a 5:50 airtime, 6 o'clock start. So finals once again here tonight. Warren East girls beat Warren Central 38-30. The guys of Warren Central beat Warren East 68-35. For Mike Clef, Scott Thompson, we'll see you tomorrow right here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.